We are back, and not too long ago, a new image of Michael Keaton as Batman from The Flash dropped on social media. The minute I saw the photo, I thought about a rant I did 4 years ago. Now, this is prior to Matt Reeves's The Batman, about them not putting the black makeup on when they take off the cowl in a scene. The irony is, after Matt Reeves did it in The Batman, they didn't learn their lesson for the new movie, The Flash. It's an oldie but a goodie, but I'd love for you to visit this rant from 4 years ago. Here it is.
Okay, one of the things that has driven me crazy, which has never been addressed in any of the movies, although it happens, Batman's mysterious disappearing black eye makeup. Okay? You following me? Okay, so in all these movies, Batman's got his mask and they put this black smeared eye makeup on, or maybe they airbrush it or do whatever. In some of these movies, it just disappears, like when he takes the mask off. So in the first time, it's like you really see it blatant, as in Michael Keaton's second film is Batman Returns, and he's getting ready to reveal himself to Selina Kyle. And he's in the mask, and he's trying to stop her from, and he looks at her, and he's talking to her, and you can still see the black all in his eyes. And it cuts back to her, and she says something, and it cuts back to him, and he's got no makeup on his eyes, and then he goes, ah! And he just rips the mask off. Well, first of all, that mask shouldn't be that easy to just rip off. Okay, Batman's strong, but Michael Keaton didn't look strong enough to just, look, in all the Batman movies, these masks are supposed to be made of like carbon fiber, almost like a helmet. They can take a bat, they can take, all the beatings and punching. I mean, if it was that easy to just rip it off, the criminals would have just held onto an ear and pulled down or something, and the whole thing would have come off. I digress. In all the movies, they just keep doing this over and over again. Christian Bale in The Dark Knight Rises, when he's having a banter back and forth with Alfred the butler, and he's got no mask on, and he just landed, and the mask is gone, and he's got no raccoon eyes. He's standing there with the neck down. He's in the Batman suit, and there's no makeup. And I'm like, what? He just landed the bat. Just, maybe he took the mask off when he was flying back over Gotham, and then, while it was on autopilot that he corrected and fixed, he wiped it off. Okay, all right, we'll give him that one. So Ben Affleck, the next Batman, in Batman vs. Superman, there's a dream sequence where he's like hanging there. And Superman's got his minions, and Superman lands and walks up to him, and you get up close, and Ben Affleck's like, and you can see all the black in his eyes and the mask, and then like Superman just rips the mask off his head, and it's beautiful Ben Affleck with no raccoon makeup on. Really? It would just be really dramatic if you ripped that off, and then next thing you know, there's like all this smeared black on his eyes. I mean, that would look really cool, I think. And then it happened in Justice League too. He gets back from doing his thing. He's in a Batcave. He's got the suit on from the neck down. Takes his mask off, talking to Wonder Woman. He looks pretty all the time. It's just like they just kind of they just go right over it. I will say, though, that Val Kilmer in Batman Forever never had this problem. Never had this problem. He's always, because you know what? They never showed him rip his mask off. Same thing with Clooney, but I don't really count that movie. That was just a big toy commercial. But the only Batman who never wore makeup on the inside, who just didn't care, or they didn't think it was needed, was Adam West in the original 1960s Batman TV series. He never had the makeup on. You Google any picture of him, white eyes. He had really blue eyes, so it popped. White skin, you could see it. None of the raccoon stuff going on there. And so I just, look, I get why they every time they pull a mask off, they're just clean faced, because the actors want to look good, or the director wants them to look pretty, or this is their close up and all this other kind of stuff. But you can't just erase the black makeup unless you're George Lucas and you just want to do a special edition of something. But this has always been a problem to me, and I would love to see a Batman movie where they actually pull his mask off, or he takes his mask off and he's just sweat and it's just coming down and it's like all over the place, because then that would feel real. Like, because yes, it's real. You got the makeup on. It makes you look sinister. We get it. All I'm saying is it's just one of those things that's so glaring in certain parts of these movies that it should have been addressed. Look, I mean, like Christian Bale didn't like doing the Batman turn and wanted to move his head, so they wrote that into the script in The Dark Knight. I need to be able to turn and look at my... So they give him a helmet, so they address that problem, right? What about the makeup? I'm just saying, I'm just throwing things out here. It's very frustrating to watch these movies because I cringe when I get to those scenes. Okay, I'd like to be able to watch the movie seamlessly. So next time, leave the black makeup on. Let it smear. Let him look like he, really worked out and beat up people and everything. And he sweated, and then that's the result. That's all I'm saying. That's my rant on Batman's disappearing eye makeup that has frustrated me since Batman Returns, and why every other inception of Batman, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, they never addressed it or fixed the problem. You're getting ready to recast a new Batman. Fix it in the next movie. Hey, if you like this video, you can like it, leave some comments. What do you think about the Batman makeup? Let's go back and forth and banter on this. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next video.